Hello, and thank you for joining me today for our practice. Today's practice will be a slow flow yoga practice, really focusing on our breath, and no props are needed. And I wanted to talk a minute about Ujjayi breath before we get started. So this is the breath that most teachers refer to as we go through our Hatha classes. And if you're not familiar with what it is or what it means, this is a breath where we're breathing in and out of our nose and slightly constricting our throat. It's also called ocean's breath or victorious breath. So a good way to practice is to take your hand in front of your mouth and exhale out of your mouth like you're fogging up a glass. And you'll hear that noise and feel that little vibration in your throat. And now try it with your mouth closed, but doing it out of your nose. So we'll be doing the inhaling and exhaling, feeling that constriction in your throat. So let's practice it for just a moment. So that is the breath that we want to return to as we're doing our yoga practice. So a lot of times you'll hear teachers say, follow your breath, focus on your breath. So this is the way that we really integrate our movement with our breath in yoga. And Ujjayi breath is good for a lot of different things, for concentration, for regulating your body temperature. It's good for sleep. It's good for relaxation. So we really want to try to incorporate this breath with our movements in yoga. So let's get started today in this easy seated pose with our hands on our knees, shutting our eyes, and just taking a moment here to notice how we feel. Relaxing our shoulders and our face. Just breathing normally. Now let's take a deep inhale through our nose and a soft exhale through our mouth. And we'll do that twice more. Now, keeping our eyes closed and our hands on our knees, we're going to start with some Sufi circles. So we're moving our body around. You can relax your head, moving your head any way that feels good. And we'll start practicing that Ujjayi breath. So we're exhaling as we come back and inhaling as we come forward. When you're ready, you can switch directions. Really noticing how your spine feels this morning. Now we'll start to move our shoulders a little bit right and left. You can drop your head, sending your awareness to your core muscles and your waist. Now we'll stop and center, relaxing our shoulders. Let's drop our head down, tucking our chin, and slowly do some neck rolls. Very slowly around. We're going to do 3, one direction, and then switch. Inhaling as our head comes back. Exhaling as our head comes down. And we'll switch directions. You may feel little cracks, which are okay. Just go very slowly, relaxing your face and your jaw. Now we'll raise our head to level. We're going to inhale our arms up, looking up. Exhaling down, tucking our chin, touching our fingers on the mat. Let's do this a few times, following our Ujjayi breath. Now the next time our arms come up, let's really reach up and look up. And then we're going to clasp our elbows, dropping our arms so they just lightly relax on our head. Let's do a few side bends, right and left. Inhaling up, exhaling as you come down. Starting to lightly engage our core muscles. Next time you come right, let's pause, reaching out of our waist, feeling our left sit bone rooting down. Inhale up, exhale to the left. Let's inhale up, reaching our arms up. We're going to twist to the right, dropping our right hand behind us on the mat, and then reach our left arm up, just getting a gentle twist, looking down, bending our right elbow. And then we'll inhale back up, turning to the left. Left hand is behind us. As we bend our elbow, we reach back, looking down. And slowly back up. We're going to turn and come down on our bellies with our elbows under our shoulders in a Sphinx pose. So relaxing the top of our feet on the mat, elbows are under our shoulders as we sink our bottom down, sinking our belly down, relaxing our bottom. And let's flex and extend our neck. The next time your neck flexes, pause, letting that belly sink, feeling this healthy extension in our back. And then we're going to slowly walk our hands back, keeping our knees together, coming down into a child's pose with our arms in front of us, forehead on the mat. Breathing into our low back. Now as we come up, we're going to place our hands under our shoulders, bringing our knees apart into a tabletop position. Let's extend our right leg, pressing our heel back, getting a stretch in our calf muscle. And then we'll release that stretch, engaging our right leg. We're going to lift our leg up and do a little kind of like a half circle to the right, tapping our toes down, inhaling back up and back, Let's do 2 of these, engaging our stomach muscles. And then the next time your foot comes out, let's place our bottom of our foot on the mat, and we're going to do some cat-cows in this position. So we're arching our back, inhaling as we look up, rounding our back, tucking our chin as we exhale. Focusing on that Ujjayi breath. Now we'll bring our hands a little bit forward and drop our bottom down, inhaling up, exhaling down. Always engaging our core. Now the next time we come up, we're going to lift our left arm and do a nice big circle, and then sweep it under our body to the right as we drop our body down, placing the left cheek on the mat. Maybe you extend your right arm a little bit, feeling the stretch in your right hamstring muscle, and a little twist on our spine. And we'll slowly come out of this, bringing our leg back. Move our hips a little side to side, placing our hands under our shoulders. We're going to extend that left leg, pressing our heel back. And then engaging our stomach muscles, we'll do those little half circles up and out, up and back. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Well, next time your foot comes down to the side, let's place the bottom of the foot on the mat and do some cat-cows. We'll walk our hands forward, dropping our bottom and coming back up. Next time we come up, let's lift that right arm, doing a nice big circle, nice and slow. And then sweeping it under our body to the left as we drop our body down. Right shoulder is relaxing down. And breathing here. And then we'll slowly come back up. We're going to bring that leg in, coming down on our forearms, tucking our toes, lifting our bottom up into a dolphin pose. So you're reaching your heels back, pulling your stomach in, pressing your forearms down. Your heels probably will not touch the mat. Maybe you want to walk your toes a little bit closer. And we're going to bend our knees and tap our knees on the mat and then back up. Exhaling down, inhaling up. One last time. Pressing our heels back. And then we'll drop our knees down. Coming back into a child's pose. This time our arms near our legs. You're going to have a bend in your elbows,
relaxing your entire body, slowing your heart rate. Now we'll slowly come up and we will turn to the long side of our mat. We're going to tuck our toes to get a little stretch in our feet and our toes. So let's sit here for a moment, noticing how our feet feel. And then we'll come up, placing the top of our left foot on the mat, extending our right leg out. We're going to reach our arms up and then drop our right hand to our right thigh, bending to the left, reaching our arm away. And then we'll inhale back up, raising our arms to parallel, engaging our stomach muscles as we come down to the left. And when your hand comes down to the mat, you can lift your right leg up. Doesn't have to be very high, but toes are pointed forward. Let's breathe here. And then we'll slowly raise back up. Keeping our arms out, let's bring that leg in, extending the other leg. Inhaling our arms up, exhaling as we drop our left arm, bending to the left. Your left arm is just relaxing, so you're not pushing on your leg. You're just really reaching your right fingers away, feeling this nice stretch in the right side of your body. And then we'll inhale our arms back to parallel, engage our stomach muscles as we slowly bend to the right, lifting our left leg up, reaching our left fingers up, pulling our belly in. And then slowly come back up, hands parallel. Let's bring our leg in and come down on our knees. Now we're going to swing our legs out, spreading our legs into this wide-legged pose as we fold forward, bending our elbows, letting our head fall. Now we'll slowly walk our hands back up. Let's do a little twist here, bringing our right fingers behind us. Left hand is on our right thigh. Inhaling as we expand our spine. Exhaling as we twist. So we're lengthening on the inhale, twisting on the exhale. Inhale forward, exhaling to the left, finding that length on the inhale. Our elbows can be bent. On this one, you can pull slightly on your thigh and push your left fingertips into the mat. And slowly release. Now we're going to swing our legs together and come all the way down on our back, bending our knees enough so our fingers are grazing our heel. We're going to come up into a bridge pose, and you can stay like this with your palms on the mat. You can interlace your fingers, walking your shoulder blades together, pressing your feet into the mat and breathing. slowly release. Let's place our right foot on our left thigh, grabbing anywhere on your legs as you squeeze your legs towards you, really relaxing your legs and letting your arms do the work. Now we'll let our grip up a little bit, taking our left hand to guide our knees to the left as we look right. Maybe your right palm is facing up. Your left hand can rest on your thigh. Then we'll slowly return our legs to center, placing our right foot down, left leg on our right thigh as we gently pull our legs in, relaxing our feet and our face, feeling the stretch in our left piriformis muscle. And then we'll slowly guide our legs to the right, opening up our left arm, gently looking left, relaxing our body, letting gravity pull us down. Now we'll return to center, bending our knees, grabbing the outside of our feet, doing a little happy baby, moving right and left. And then we'll pause and center, giving a gentle pull on our feet as we tuck our chin. And then slowly making our way into a short Savasana. So taking up space on our mat with our toes hanging out and our palms facing up, and completely relaxing our body, letting our breath return to normal, and relaxing our mind. Now let's find a little movement in our fingers and our toes. Bending one knee at a time. Let's turn on our side and gently push our way up back into that easy seated pose. We're going to end class as we started, with our hands on our knees, relaxing our shoulders. And let's do 4 Ujjayi breaths, breathing in your nose for 4 seconds and out for 4. Place our hands together at heart center, bowing our heads, giving ourselves gratitude for showing up today on our mats to practice and come home to ourselves. The light in me honors the light in you, and together here now and always, we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to practice with you again soon.